Hello, it's Clint Bussey again, relating my experiences of actually returning to the Kingdom Hall to visit with my friends and family that shun me because I'm disfellowshipped. In my last video, I talked about returning to the Covington Kingdom Hall and how they seemed to kind of accept me with open arms. Not totally open arms, but to talk to me, even though I was disfellowshipped, which is definitely, if you know Watchtower teaching, overstepping the boundaries to even talk to me, especially for 5 to 10 minutes, as some of them did. But my response at the next Kingdom Hall I went to was much different. This is the Stockbridge Kingdom Hall, and I also have a lot of family and friends that go to this hall. A lot of the family members are ones on my mother's side. However, I also have an aunt there on my father's side who had recently started coming back to meetings and all, and had told me that I could not come to the Bussey family reunion. So it was good to face her too. Her name is Glennis Bussey. However, I'll start off by saying that I went came to the Kingdom Hall about the time they were having the Watchtower study. And I sat through probably the whole Watchtower study. It was definitely an hour. And I sat kind of in the back room, because there was a lot of people at that public meeting. And when the meeting was adjourned, an older lady started talking to me and telling me about the memorial. And I was actually planning on going to the memorial, so I was happy to hear that news. And she gave me an invitation to the memorial, so with the date and all that. So I was like, perfect, you know. Here's the day and the time, so I'm definitely going to go to the memorial, and I'll have that video later about what happened at the memorial. However, very quickly while I was talking to this older lady, another witness came in, a witness woman, and she said, "You can't talk to him." Told the older lady that, and the older lady said, "Why can't I talk to him? I can, can talk to whoever I want." And she said, "You just can't talk to him." Real stern. And so the lady kind of didn't know what to do. She was very confused. It was inside, I was kind of laughing, but I must say that it was exhilarating. I was grounded, but it was very, very hard to deal with. Anyway, then the lady comes and grabs the lady I was talking to by the wrist and pulls her away from me. And so I was like, okay, it looked absolutely insane to everybody around, because I wasn't talking about the governing body. I wasn't arguing about beliefs. I wasn't preaching to the lady. I was just accepting her invitation to the memorial. So then I went around finding old friends and talking to them, and it's funny, some of them actually talked to me as I saw elders scurrying around and just trying to figure out what they're going to do about this disfellowship person, blatantly ignoring their disfellowshipping policy. Somehow I was able to keep my cool. But eventually one of the elders came up to me and said, "Can we talk to you in the back room?" And I said, what for? He said, "Well, some of the friends were kind of wondering what was going on, because you're disfellowshipped, and they were concerned that you were talking to the friends." I said, I think that's kind of strange, but yeah, I'll go talk to you in the back room. And I was explaining to them why I had returned to the Kingdom Hall, and they were listening to me. And they were asking if I wanted a Bible study to be reinstated, and I said no. I said, that's not necessary. I've studied plenty, and I said I've gone well beyond just studying the knowledge book and this, that, and the other. I've definitely studied a lot. I said, and that's why I came, because disfellowshipping is not scriptural, and there's no reason that I should be cut off from my associates and my family especially. And we talked about that for a while, and of course they were not able to prove that it is right or scriptural to disfellowship. But about that time, as I was talking to them, one of the elders, and this is actually my brother's ex-father-in-law. I used to eat meals with this man. He cooks great Cajun food. He's from Louisiana. And I know him very well. He busts in the door and says, "Clint, you got to get out of here right now." And I said, "Why?" He said, "Because you're disfellowshipped and you know you're not supposed to be here. You know this is the truth and you know what you're doing is wrong." I said, "Actually," I said, "there's nowhere in the Bible that tells me that I cannot be here and that I cannot talk to these people. Can you show me in the Bible?" He got very silent. And I'm not joking about this. And he said, "I don't have to explain this to you." I said, "Yes, you do." He said, "Well, you're just going to have to leave." He said, "I don't have to explain anything to you." And I said, I highly disagree with that. And I said, "Until you can show me from the Bible that I cannot be here, I am not leaving." So, anyway, because of time, I might have to make a couple of videos to explain this particular experience because it was very long and drawn out. I think I was there for 30 minutes, and there's a lot of pieces to this. But I'm about to make the next video.